Hello, my name's Cameron Ademo, and this is my look at the full rabbit and tank full bottle. You see on the front you have a picture of Build in his rabbit form and tank form, the full bottle, and the title of the full bottle. That's the shake gimmick. And then you have tank and rabbit with the tank side of the full bottle. On the top you have sort of like a canopy shot of the forms and the belt, and up top it shows you the icons for the driver. Down here it shows you it works with the build driver, what it says and stuff like that, and then right at the bottom an advertisement and shows you that it works with the full bottle buster. On the side here just has basic information and what the toy line will work with, and down here warnings like don't eat your toys. So now that that's done with, let's bring in the build driver quickly. As you can see, I have it in its hazard form mode, but what you want to do is grab hold of the full bottle, and as you can see it has a problem with the shaking gimmick. Now if you want to stop the shaking gimmick, so it starts back from the beginning, what you want to do is do that and then click it back in place. As you can see here we have the spinning gimmick. You have the rabbit, the tank side, and the green form for standard mode. As you can see, you have the gold side here for organic and grey here for inorganic. You have a QR code right here. Feel free to scan. And then on the back you have this gold button. But the problem with this is there is no off switch, so you either have to keep the tag in or take the batteries out. Otherwise what you're going to get is whenever you move this thing it's just going to shake. See? It has a problem with the sensor and doesn't know when to turn off, so it's one of those annoying toys at the same time as being one of the upgrade forms. Now let's get into the henshin. What you want to do is press this gold button back here, click it down like that, and let's get into the henshin. As you can see, these two are essentially just shouting at shouting out at the same time, and it sort of lines up but doesn't work too well. But let's get into the attack and then do tank form, and I'll take this out, turn the driver off, and we'll see what the sounds are like without it. And let's get into the tank form. Now when you click it back into position, it will have you will have to start again with the rabbit form. So as you can see, we have a jumping noise for the rabbit and like explosion sort of loud stomping noise for tank. What you want to do is you want to twist this to blue, which is tank, snap this in half, and then do the exact same in the driver. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the hazard trigger, place it to the side, turn off the driver so we can hear the noises by themselves. Now, as you can see, this does nothing by itself but change the image. All the real noises come from shaking. Okay. And the attack. And then we want to do tank. So okay. As you can see, the button can be quite finicky to change it sometimes, at least with mine. And the attack. And that's all you can really get out of this. Would I suggest buying this toy? I would at the time, but now with some reflection and the fact that we have many more toys out and coming out at the same time, like Claw's Magma, Knuckle, the Evolt Driver, and the Evolt Trigger, and Genius Form coming out soon, I would not suggest picking this up unless you are seriously into the build line, and I mean collecting everything, or maybe all the electronic ones at least, which I am morely into doing, buying all the electronic ones rather than the full bottles themselves, because the full bottles, whilst being good, don't do much for me. And stuff like this, you really do need to be really into the build line to get this one, I think, because it is so finicky. You cannot get it to work. See, it's doing the tap thing now. All I have to do is tap the table and it just starts working. And that's one of the big problems I have with this. It doesn't have an off switch. You have to take the batteries out if you don't want it to start playing noises. And really, I think Genius Form looks, in my opinion, like a much better form. And I think Hazard Form by itself was a better form. So that's been my review of the Kamen Rider build. Full Rabbit Tank full bottle. And I'll see you again with the Magma Knuckle review.